This training video covers the design, testing, and in-service care and use of electrical protective equipment. It is important to consider the standards and guidelines that OSHA has provided so that on-the-job safety is not hindered by protective equipment that has not been properly tested or cared for. Failure to follow these guidelines increases the risk of serious injury or death. There are specific types of electrical protective equipment that can be used while on the job. These consist of rubber insulating blankets, matting, covers, line hose, gloves, and sleeves. There are specific design requirements for electrical protective equipment. The equipment must be clearly marked. Blankets, gloves, and sleeves shall be produced by a seamless process, and markings shall include class, type, and other relevant markings such as the manufacturer and size. Markings include class designations of 00, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Class designations will correspond with testing requirements set forth in 1910.137 tables I1 through I5. All markings on gloves shall be confined to the cuff portion of the glove. Non-ozone resistant equipment shall be marked Type 1, and ozone resistant equipment shall be marked Type 2. All markings shall be non-conducting, and they shall be applied in such a manner so they will not impair the insulating qualities of the equipment. There are several electrical requirements that equipment have to pass to be considered safe to use. Equipment must be capable of withstanding the AC proof test or the DC proof test voltages set forth in tables I1 and I2. Test voltage shall be applied continuously for 3 minutes, except for matting, which only requires 1 minute of continuous voltage. AC proof tests must not exceed current values indicated in table I1. Gloves must also be able to pass the test after 16 hours of water soak. Material designated for Type 2 must pass an ozone test, and equipment that has been used for testing to the minimum breakdown voltage may not be used for electrical protection. Workmanship and finish is extremely important when working with electrical equipment. Protective equipment shall be free of irregularities that can adversely affect the insulating properties of the equipment. Some surface irregularities may be acceptable as long as the indentation or the protuberance blends into a smooth slope when material is stretched, and foreign material remains in place when the insulating material is folded and stretches with the insulating material surrounding it. Everything in paragraph A under the Occupational Safety and Health Standards for electrical protective equipment is deemed in compliance with the performance requirements. This includes specifications for rubber insulating gloves, specifications for rubber insulating matting, rubber insulating blankets, specifications for rubber insulating covers, insulating line hose, and rubber insulating sleeves. Improper maintenance and use of your personal protective equipment can give you a false sense of security. Electrical protective equipment shall be maintained in a safe, reliable condition. The following specific requirements apply to rubber insulating blankets, covers, line hose, gloves, and insulating sleeves. Maximum use voltages shall conform to those listed in Table I4. Insulating equipment shall be inspected for damage before each day's use and immediately following any incident that can reasonably be suspected of causing damage. Insulating gloves shall be given an air test along with the inspection. Insulating equipment with any of the following defects may not be used: a hole, tear, puncture, or cut, ozone cutting or ozone checking, an embedded foreign object, any of the following texture changes, such as swelling, softening, hardening, or becoming sticky or inelastic, and any other defect that damages the insulating properties. For more information on electrical protective equipment standards and a list of tables for test requirements, visit OSHA's website with the following link down below and in the description on this video.